Hello everyone, this is Wolf Outdoor Review here. Today I'm going to be doing a MMSS sleep system review. This is part 1 of 6. So that is the military modular sleep system. And my focus for these videos is going to be the Woodland and ACU UCP versions, because the Marine Corps one's different. So I will be going over well, there's not really much to go over since they're just sleeping bags, but I thought it's pretty good to go over them one bag at a time and for quick reference, because you may already have the black bag or the green bag and just want more information about purchasing that next part to see if it's worth buying off-brand, like cinch strap thing or whatever. So I'll be going over that, and I have both the bags, so I will be going over both this bag and the upgraded one. So for example, like I have this one and I have a ACU version. So they're similar, but they're different a little bit. So I'll pull both those out, and that's the only bag I own in the ACU. I got that is on a good deal, so I'll go pull that out right now and show you that. So this will be, I guess, a comparison of these. I don't have the intermediate cold weather up-to-date ACU. I guess it would be called the urban gray colored sleeping bag, but I do have both the old version and the new version of the patrol bag, so I'll show you that. This video is going to only be about the patrol bags, and then the next video I will be going over the intermediate cold bag, then I will be going over the bivy cover and I have both those, ACU and Woodland, and that. Then I will be going over the compression sack. I have the ACU one, large one, and the black compression sack. And then I will be going over the Woodland sleep system carrier pouch thing, which is kind of like a duffel bag specifically for holding the sleep system in its entirety. And then after that, I will put them all together, and it'll be a, like, I don't know, hour-long video where I'll try to start implementing timestamps and all this, just for ease, but I may not get to that. I'm trying to integrate all my new filming techniques very slowly, so sorry about if my video's quality sucks. I'm still getting used to the YouTube thing. So, basically, yeah, I'm going to pause the video, grab the other bag, and this will only be about the ACU and green patrol bag. So if you enjoyed this series, definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all the fun stuff. It definitely helps me out because I don't really have to do any of these videos, but if I get enough support, it's definitely worth my time to educate people on them. And if you want me to revisit anything on a previous video, go ahead and comment on that video. I can read videos on any comments on any video I've ever posted. So if you have any videos that you would like to see revisited, let me know. Alright, I laid out the new bag and the old bag, and we'll go over them together. Alright, just for clarification, this is the old Woodland bivy cover version. This is the ACU, the modern sleep system for the Army. I'm not sure if there's a current one right now with multicam, but I still think they're actually issuing these, so getting these are quite, I don't know, rare. I don't know. There's a lot of things that a lot of soldiers don't even get because the supply chain's screwed up. So I guess if you're being issued one of these, this video may even help you. I don't know. And if you're out of the service or if you were a veteran, you can actually get both these pretty cheaply if you know where to look. I'd try Craigslist. That's where I've gotten a lot of luck. And yeah, so that or pawn shops or something, thrift stores. But pawn shops seem to have a lot of these. I've seen them at least 3 pawn shops in my area. Of course, their range of prices from $120 to $500. So $120 is a pretty good price for the full system. If you're paying per bag, I'd pay no more than $75 per bag. Even that's quite a lot because the bivvy is going to set you back at least $100 because for whatever reason they like to jack up the bivvy's prices. So realistically, the sleeping bags, they're like starter sleeping bags, but at the same time they're not. So In all reality, you should only pay $50 per bag, but Bivy you can pay upwards of $100, and that's reasonable. But once you get past $125, it's unreasonable. Of course, that's shipping is whatever you think, but that's just my piece, 10 cents on it. So we're going to get started with these. Like I said, this is the old Woodland one, and this is the ACU modern one. I believe they're both made by TENNIER. T-E... Let me look at my Bivy thing. I'm going to pull out my stuff sack compression just for reference. Yes, these, I believe these are both made by TENNIER, T-E-N-N-I-E-R, Industries Incorporated. So yeah. Alright, so to get started, these both fit about an average 6 foot, I don't know, male, or any gender, I guess. But I guess the ideal body type is 6 foot and a little wide around the waist, because I'm 6 foot and size 32 waist, and if you're one of the skinny short people, this bag might not be good for you, because like you end up having to like take the bag, grab it by the edge, and stuff it underneath your back to get proper insulation. But if you're a larger, I don't know how to say it, but larger guy, I guess, or gal, whatever. If you're a larger person, then this bag will definitely be good for you, because I guess it's very wide. I don't know if they make different sizes. I have noticed that some bags have a star on like the corners on the tags, and then some say different things. There's like 4 different tags for this style and maybe 3 different for that. So I'm not sure about it. I think they make an extra large or tall version for one of these. So who knows? But yeah, so if you're, just a disclaimer, if you're thinking about buying this and you're a 14-year-old who's scrawny and short and thin, this bag might not be good for you. It might if you put a third bag along with this, the top bag underneath, that's about your size, or use some sort of quilt. Of course, see underneath this, I keep a whoopee to use as like a insulator for my body, since I could fit like 3 of me in one of these bags, maybe 2. So they are kind of big, so you could always fix that by using like some sort of straps to compress it around you a little bit more. Like put one in the middle, so because that's an issue. If, like maybe put a Molly 2 lashing strap type deal around the area where by your breast area or top part of your chest, so you can get an air gap, so all the hot air from below doesn't leak out in cold nights. I have noticed that does happen to me, and I've been on quite a few winter campouts with these bags. Well, that one I don't use that much, but I have it. So just putting that out there. So there are ways to combat that, but you'll have to kind of jerry-rig it if you want to do it and you're kind of skinny like me. Of course, like I said, I just use some quilt to keep me warm. But other than that, it's a nice bag. Yeah, so let's get started. First of all, I'm 6 foot exactly, and I'll lay down on top of it first. So I've got about, I don't know, $1 bill on its shorter side, headroom, just laying down flat. So I guess 6.5 feet is the ideal target size for these bags. Yeah. Then the newer ones, same. So yeah, that's what they are. Before I get in to deal with them, I'm gonna show you the tag. Just get that out of the way. Alright, I'll pause the video and grab a flashlight real quick. Alright, lighting isn't really on my side today, but we'll see if this ends up working. Let's see. I angle you down more. Alright, Mahler. Let me see. If I just gently, ever so slightly, put the light on it. Yeah, it's made by TENNIER Industries. I'll just take a photo of the tag and put it on the thumbnail of the video. But it's basically, these bags are both, they're supposedly rated a little bit differently since they got more modern techniques and practices. Actually, in the end, I'll show you these in the light down there. So, but yeah, so these are kind of different supposedly by like a few degrees. So that's just something to think about. So, all right, so this is the urban gray, or yeah, urban gray, or urban green, whatever, paisley green, sage green bag for patrol. Like I said, I've got quite a bit of room. My legs are fully spread, and I don't know, I could fit a rucksack in there. So, and to the side, I've got about, you could fit definitely one more of me in here. So, if you toss and turn, it's a good bag. But if you're trying to stay warm, you may need like a smaller summer weight, like very thin one that's exactly your size. If you're one of those people that likes a compressed bag around them. Of course, I've figured it out for myself personally. So, all right. Okay, as you can see here, when I push it up to where it like naturally wants to flow, even as at 6 foot tall, I'm still not naturally at the face hole. If I hold it up the way it wants to go, I still got I would need a head, or maybe an additional foot to even get to the head hole. So you can see here, then that part goes back there. So this bag is really good if you're a tall person, so definitely. And you have a collar cinch right here. One of these ends up, there's two different things here. I think they're both for the same part. Of course, yeah, they're both for this drawstring here. So if you want, you can get this. Of course, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to put stress on the bungee parts. But you can put your face around like here if it's really cold, and it'll keep you warm. And so these bags are considered summer-fall bags if in civilian wording. So these are probably 30 and up. And I've used these in 100-degree heat in the summer. They're really nice. You just unzip the sides. They have this. I'll stand up and show you. So they have this part here. That holds this thing up. If you pass it around twice, then it doesn't just unzip in your sleep. But if you undo it, and you'll have to fray all that occasionally, because, yeah. And you have to put something over that, because I've had bags that are like this one, if you don't put in whatever, like let me think. Yeah, if you don't put like a piece of name tape or one of your old ranks or something on this, it'll chew through your other bag if you intend to keep them. So you could, if you want, you could probably buy one of these kind of destroyed for CIF trade-in and keep your original. So I don't know that, but yeah, if you want in the summer, you could just do this and leave it open, or just lay on top of it. It makes a good mattress type thing. I've used this bag pretty extensively, and oh, I see, yeah. So actually this one's upgraded from this one. As you can see here, it actually cinches around the top part of your head, so you don't have all that room in the back. You can cinch it up to literally like a skull cap type deal. I don't know if you're getting that, but yeah, it starts up here about the back of your head. There's a bungee cord, and then it takes an abrupt left, whereas so that's one of these barrel lock systems. The other one, it just goes around the circumference of the hole. So you have one that cinches your head around the contour top part of your head like a hat, and one goes around the sides like a, yeah. So you can really custom form this to your head, depending on how cold it is or mosquitoes or whatever. And you could always do something. And the problem with these bags is they're pretty quickly made, so you're going to have to take a lighter to these. Every time I buy a new one, I take a lighter to them, and sometimes it's bad because it ends up being like a fresh shaved chin, you know, you have those sharp parts. But if you do it right, it just melts it to a goopy type thing, and then you don't have all the fraying and whatever. So yeah, it's definitely worth taking a lighter to it. That just alleviates pain later. So yeah, that's the ACU UCP version of the patrol bag. Like I said, they're both similarly sized. So, and both have a right-facing zipper. I'm not sure if they have a swap version, but that's just something if you're left-hand dominant, or I don't know how it works or which side you're supposed to zip down, but just to let you know, both of them have a right side zipper on that. All right, this is the other bag. This is the Woodland era bag. As for thickness, I'd actually think that this one's thicker a little bit. Maybe one layer. This is more of a, yeah, civilian type sleeping bag, but I could be wrong. This could just be very old. Of course, the tags are immaculate, both of them, and I'll show you those after the video. So, same type deal here. Oh, I forgot to mention, right here on the thing, they have a loop. You can hang them up, or, I don't know, put a stake on them. I don't know. I think it's for airing them out. Of course, what I always do is air them out like this, then flip them inside out. And I've been through monsoons with these. And the bivvies work really well. So, and of course, yeah, they clean up pretty nice, but you can always buy an $8 Walmart. They make, yeah, $8 at Walmart. They're sleeping bag liners, and they're basically a commercial sheet material. And they go into your sleeping bag, and they keep them clean, because, yeah, I've used one of these sets I own for an entire summer in 100-degree heat for an internship thing. So, yeah, that's that. They perform flawlessly, and at times it got pretty cold, so I put both the intermediate cold bag and the patrol bag, and I'll show you that later in the next video. But yeah, similar thing here. This doesn't have that thing it has the circumference bungee cord, but it doesn't have the one that goes to the back of your head for the older system. Of course, both of them have gypsy snaps all the way up, so you can either take them and gypsy snap your way up them, so you don't use the zipper, just to allow vent holes if it's kind of hot, but you don't want to have it just laying open like that. And then they have a fabric to keep the tunnel area where your zipper goes warm. And the only problem is this gypsy snaps kind of are annoying at night sometimes. They dig into you if you're rolling around. So just be aware of that. Of course, this is the outer bag. So the, what is it? The intermediate cold bag would be the one on the inside, and I think they actually have a flush one. So just keep that in mind. These are the outer bags in the system. So it's bivvy, this bag, and intermediate cold bag on the inside. Of course, like I said, all of them are interchangeable. If you just want this in a bivvy, go for it. That's what it's made for. But yeah, this bag is similar in size. Of course, same deal. It's enormous, and this one, same deal. I've got at least a foot before I naturally get into the head window of the head. So this is made for, I don't know, 6.5 feet tall people as well. And you've got a lot of movement in here. If I have to turn or whatever, I can do that. So yeah, that is the both patrol bags. So I'm going to adjust the camera, and I'll show you the tags as best as I can. Of course, with all military tags, if you use them at all, they sometimes pill up to the point where you can't read them. So just be patient if that happens. And I will do that now. And I'll pause the video and I'll be back with the tags. Alright, I'm back. And here's the tag. And of course with these, you're not just going to wear your underwear in these. In certain cold conditions, you use your ECWCS system for this. And it's good down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the patrol bag. And of course it also says what intermediate cold is rated to. So it has it both on both ratings on both bags, just for ease of comfort. And then it tells you how you configure it. It goes sleeping bag, patrol, is designed for you. Oh, wait, I had it. Join bags by placing the urban gray bag inside the foliage green bag, fixing the two. So this is the urban gray, the foliage green, what it's supposedly called, but even though that's what I would assume with foliage green. So, urban gray, and then foliage green is the intermediate cold one. Alright. Okay. They have an emergency exit system. And so basically you act like you're an eagle and push very hard and then zippers fly down in case you're in a firefight or something. So that's the ACU bag. Alright. And then this is the more modern tag for this. Okay. Modular. Both are made by TENNIER. And the bags are water repellent. And you want the driest ground. Okay. Of course, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to talk now because I'm going to put my tripod mouth in my mouth so I can say. So, at this point, alright, so that's the two bags. They actually, surprisingly for military sleeping bags, they're very lightweight, so that's just cool to know. Okay. Alright. So, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the patrol bag, let me know. I try my best to answer every single comment I get on any video, past or present, within a day. I check pretty often. Sometimes I don't know too much information, so I'll just share with what I know. But yeah, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, let me know. I also have an email at wolfoutdoorreview@gmail.com. That'll be down in the description. You can email me any questions you have, and that's just a way for me to send you photos and stuff of the bags. So if you're like, oh, what size are the Gypsy Snaps? I can send you a photo via email, whereas YouTube, you can't attach photos on comments. So if you have any questions, you want a photo of a specific item, let me know. I'll try to get them to you, but some cases, like I said, I use all the gear I do a review on pretty often. So sometimes just I can't, because if it's like a hat, you want a hat photo of the hat, tag, I might not be able to because it's all pilled up. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.